Lyndon is my protector.
A few years ago, in the year of '63, a president was shot and he died. And the man accused of killing him was shot to death before he was even tried. Then the Warren Commission made up of what should be the greatest lawmen of our time, wrapped up the case and said the assassination was the work of a one-warden mind. Keep a working, Big Jim. We hope you prove they're wrong. Keep a working, Big Jim. We're with you all day long. In shorter time than it takes to solve a simple theft case, they said they solved the crime of our time. Oswald was the man, they said he worked it all alone. No one conspired with him to plan the crime. Big Jim Garrison
of its founders.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders. We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order.
The journey here was so frightening. Soon we won't be able to go out at night if they keep flooding in.
Most of them do nothing for a living. Roads have become a cesspit. Ah, Emiliano.
Massacre.
I was saying to Cornelia, Rome's overflowing with the unwashed these days, and I blame you.
Blame me? Why, what have I done?
Destroyed the one thing that kept the plebs in their place.
Oh, and what's that?
The fear of Carthage.
When we are successful, and we will be,
nothing like the fear of an enemy to keep the plebs under control.
Perhaps, Massacre, we should create a new enemy, a new fear to put them back in their place.
That's not a bad idea by your standards, Poker.
Carthage didn't just keep the plebs under control, kept us all in our place. Now it's over, there's nothing to stop some in their relentless pursuit of wealth and power.
My fellow Americans, this evening I come to you with a message of leave-taking and farewell, and to share a few final thoughts with you, my countrymen. We have been compelled to create a permanent armaments industry of vast proportions. 3.5 million men and women are directly engaged in the defense establishment. The total influence, economic, political, even spiritual, is felt in every city, every state house, every office of the federal government. We recognize the imperative need for this development, yet we must not fail to comprehend its grave implications. In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist.
More water than any other individual in the U.S. today? That would be T. Boone Pickett, the oil billionaire who describes water as the new oil or blue gold. He sees water as the ultimate commodity to be bought and sold. Water is already a $500 billion industry spanning infrastructure, purification, maintenance, product development, and supply and distribution.
Is 7 feet tall.
Yes, I've heard. Kills men by the hundred. And if he were here, he'd consume the English with fireballs from his eyes and bolts of lightning from his arse. I am William Wallace. And I see a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men. And free men you are. What will you do with that freedom? Will you fight?
Fight against that? No! We will run.
And we will live. Aye. Fight and you may die. Run. And you'll live. At least a while. And dying in your beds, many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. An hour of woes and shattered shields when the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day. This day we fight. By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you stand, men of the West!